The movie begins in the year 1991, where a group of youngsters are partying at a farm. A drunk boy and girl wander into a cornfield. The girl runs ahead, but soon returns to the boy, injured and terrified. She collapses and tells him to run. The boy notices a severe wound on her head, bleeding heavily. Before he can react, a large clown suddenly appears and drives a rake into the boy's stomach, lifting him into the air. The story then jumps to the present day. A girl named Quinn and her father arrive at their new house. Once inside, they realize there's no mobile network. Quinn notices flies coming from the chimney. As she checks it, a decaying, mutilated sheep suddenly falls out, scaring both of them. A cleaning worker later removes the body and clears the chimney. Quinn heads to school the next day. Their neighbor Rustin drops her off and advises her to choose her friends wisely. At school, Quinn makes some new friends, including a group who are known for making fake clown scare videos. One night the group is partying with Quinn. One of the boys steps away to use the bathroom. When he returns, he's holding his own intestines before collapsing. Suddenly, a clown appears and starts approaching them. Quinn panics and runs, but her friend Cole stops her and reveals it was all a prank. Janet, one of the girls, had recorded everything. Later, everyone returns home. While reviewing the footage, Quinn notices something strange. Behind Lee, the boy dressed as the clown, there was Danovo Clown standing. She takes a screenshot and sends it to Lee. He is shocked to see it. Just then, the doorbell rings. When he checks the door camera, he sees a clown that looks exactly like him standing outside. Lee assumes it's Cole playing a prank and steps outside, but the door is already open. As he searches, the real clown suddenly appears behind him, slits his throat, and wraps his body in a plastic sheet before taking him away. After we saw Tucker being killed and taken away by the clown in part 1, no one in town even knew he was missing. As part of their yearly tradition, the town holds the annual Friendo the Clown Parade. Quinn, Cole, and their friends are also there watching the event. Cole asks Janet where Tucker is, but she ignores the question and says she's about to record a video. Suddenly, a naked clown sets the parade float on fire, causing panic and chaos. That clown was actually Matt himself, trying to pull off a stunt for Janet's video. In the middle of the chaos, a police officer arrests Quinn, Cole, and their friends, locking them up while Matt runs away unnoticed. A while later, Quinn's father bails her out and warns her to stay away from that group. Later that day, we see Matt working out alone in his garage. Without warning, a clown sneaks in and attaches blades to his barbell. As Matt tries to lift the weight, the clown suddenly forces it down, slicing through his neck and decapitating him. Matt's head falls straight into a box that was already placed there. The clown picks up the box and calmly walks away. That same night, Cole messages Quinn, inviting her to a party. She sneaks out and joins him. While driving, someone suddenly jumps in front of their car. It turns out to be Rust, Quinn's neighbor and Cole's old friend who was out hunting. They continue to the party and start enjoying themselves. But after a brief argument, Quinn steps outside, where she finds Janet and Ronnie. Suddenly, a girl stumbles out of the cornfield and collapses. She's been shot in the back with an arrow. Moments later, a severed head rolls onto the ground. It's Matt's. Janet still thinks it's all a prank by Matt and Tucker. Laughing, she picks up the head and throws it at Ronnie. Quinn checks the girl's pulse and realizes she's actually dead. Just then, a clown emerges from the cornfield holding a crossbow. He shoots a guy nearby straight through the head, killing him instantly. The girls panic and run. At that moment, Rust arrives and shoots the clown, who falls to the ground. He tells Quinn to unmask him, but before she can do anything, several more clowns carrying weapons begin emerging from the cornfield. One of them is about to attack Quinn, but Rust shoots him in the arm, making him scream in pain. Then a heavy clown with a chainsaw charges at Quinn, but Cole arrives just in time and knocks him down with a rake. The group quickly escapes and hides in a nearby shed. Meanwhile, Quinn's father discovers that she's missing from her room. While searching for her, he notices that the hospital gate is broken. Being a doctor, he steps inside to check and is suddenly threatened by a clown who places a knife to his throat and drags him inside. There, he finds the same clown who was shot in the arm earlier, lying on a bed. Another clown forces Quinn's dad to treat his injury. Back in the shed, the clowns begin attacking from outside. Just then, Rust finds a manhole tunnel hidden beneath the shed. Everyone climbs down into the tunnel. Rust stays behind and sets off the fuel in the shed, blowing it up completely. The others make it out of the tunnel and reach the road, where they're lucky to see the sheriff's car approaching. But after hearing their story, the sheriff doesn't believe them and instead arrests Cole, leaving Quinn, Janet, and Ronnie behind. As the three girls try to escape back through the cornfield, the clown with the chainsaw reappears and violently stabs Ronnie in the stomach, killing her on the spot. Horrified, Quinn and Janet run for their lives and break into a nearby house to hide. Inside, they find a clown sitting motionless on the sofa. They shake him, but he doesn't move, so they assume he's dead. As they explore the house, they find a room with photos of them and their friends pinned on the walls. They realize this might be the clown's base. Trying to escape, they rush toward the door, but the clown, who is sitting like a corpse, is no longer there. Rises from the chair and attacks Janet with a rake, stabbing her in the stomach and lifting her up toward the ceiling. But just then, Quinn grabs a vase and smashes it on the clown's head, knocking him back. As he tries to get up again, Quinn pulls the rake out from Janet's body and drives it straight into the clown's stomach, finally killing him. Sadly, Janet also dies from her wounds. Quinn grabs a car key nearby and escapes. Meanwhile, Quinn's father is treating the clown at the hospital. When the clown's pulse suddenly drops, something Quinn's dad triggered, he tells another clown to grab the defibrillators. As soon as the clown holds both paddles, Quinn's dad grabs a knife and stabs him in the neck, killing him instantly. He then hears a voice over the clown's walkie-talkie instructing someone to bring Quinn to the Bay Pen factory. Back with Quinn, she sits inside a car, trying to start it, but a group of clowns surrounds the vehicle. One clown drags her out from behind. They capture her and take her to the factory. Later, Quinn regains consciousness and sees all the clowns standing around her. One by one they remove their masks, revealing themselves, and shockingly they were townspeople, including the sheriff and Cole's father. She's horrified to also see Cole hanging from a rope nearby, already captured. Cole's father explains that this is their tradition. They are cleansing the town by killing those they see as bad seeds, and now it's Quinn and Cole's turn to die. Just then a car crashes through the factory doors, killing 2 clowns instantly. Quinn's father gets out, but the sheriff aims to shoot him. Quinn distracts him from behind, but the bullet still hits her father in the arm, knocking him down. He yells at Quinn to run. Quinn runs and locks herself inside a room filled with clown costumes. Meanwhile, Cole's father hits Quinn's dad on the head with a rod, knocking him out, and tries to move the car because Cole's body is hanging on it. Back in the room, sheriff breaks in. As he searches, Quinn suddenly jabs a stun baton into his mouth, electrocuting him to death. Cole's father drives the car away and Quinn's dad grabs Cole's legs, trying to keep him from hanging. Just as Cole is about to die, Rust appears and shoots the rope, saving him. Cole and Rust share a kiss, and just then, Quinn comes and then 4 of them escape and get into a car, but before they can leave, a clown with a chainsaw blocks their path. Quinn accelerates and runs the clown over. They finally escape the nightmare. Let us know how you liked this movie in the comments, and for more horror movie recaps, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Story Cracks. We'll be back soon with another chilling story.